Okay, and we're back into the game. What the hell are we gonna do again? So I have 25 days until Maruki's axe. Okay. I gotta confirm Maruki's reality.
Hey.
I can't even go to sleep. Okay, let's do some workout. No, I can't even do that, eh?
Hey.
Can't even show on my computer. Alright, it's bedtime then. Anyway, let's think about it tomorrow. Yep, going to sleep. Alright, Velvet Room time.
It's been quite some time.
Yes, it has, Lolly.
We have finally succeeded in reaching you.
How tall are you? Like 4 feet? These clothes. I'm in my prisoner clothes.
You have been imprisoned once more.
Oh, that sucks.
This time, not by the god of control, but a different entity, one who's bound you through your future.
Is it Maruki?
However, you held fast to your free will and believed in your bonds, allowing your friends to regain their own realities. You are on the verge of grasping a potential reality once more. Our meeting again now within this place is proof enough.
Yeah, I guess so.
It seems the time has come.
Freaking Igor is at the back staring at me creepily. The time has come. What do you now?
We are merely beings who provide aid to humans as they carry out their will. You must be the one to determine the path and actions to take. If the will of rebellion still thrives within you, then we will surely meet again.
Lady Lavenza told you that?
Yep.
You ought to tell everyone else that too. Let's all meet up after school.
Oh, nice hair.
Good morning. I'm sorry. I can't believe what I tried to do to you two.
Yeah, try to kill me?
I genuinely cannot apologize enough for what happened.
Oh, come on. There's no need for that. More importantly, how have you been?
Physically, I'm fine. But mentally, to be entirely honest, I'm all mixed up.
Are you okay? And also, are those glasses real? Or are they fake like mine?
My memories are still pretty fuzzy, and I haven't really processed everything yet. I'm going to need a little time to myself to think things through. I have to figure out what to do with myself from here on.
My shoulder? That's fine. What do you ask, coach? I'm gonna take the extra classes as well. I want to study more. This class is so awesome. There's no bullying or anything like that here. My bad. I have club today after school. You guys can go home without me. Huh? Club? I thought he was in the go home club.
Time's up.
Happy New Year, everyone. You all did your homework, right? Next year is going to be all about your college entrance exams, so you better start preparing now. Oh, and if you cause any trouble, they'll show up on your transcripts. So make sure you behave yourselves, okay? Now, time to turn that homework. Let's see. Who's on class duty today?
Man.
Have you been studying? Well, not that you really had time for that. Well, first of all, why would I study when I max out my knowledge? I've got too much knowledge already. Is everyone rested up? More or less, but mine was racing so much that I passed out before I even realized it. Same here. I think I sorted through my own thoughts, but I'd still like to hear everyone else's take. Let's meet at the hideout. Sure thing. We'll come to the hideout right after school then. Gotcha. Cool, I'm gonna be waiting for all of you.
Hey!
We definitely need to update everyone about Lady Lavenza. And talk about our plans for here on out too.
We have to choose our own path, eh? Akechi had mentioned that we needed to determine what we'll do from here on out. It seems he was right.
We can accept this reality, but that means we'll have to fight Dr. Maruki, right?
Yeah, let's beat the shit out of him.
That's right. We have to confront Maruki and steal his desire.
We're gonna take his treasure.
In a way, it's business as usual for us.
Dr. Maruki is an adult with a warped desire. But that desire's just a wish for us all to be happy, right?
I admit, it's nothing similar to the desires we've seen in the likes of Shido and Kamoshida. The Phantom Thieves only change the hearts of evildoers. Dr. Maruki is quite different from our past targets.
Well, I think we already know what we gotta do. Haru's right. Dr. Maruki ain't a shitty adult at all. There are probably plenty of folks out there living all happy in this reality. Who knows? Maybe Dr. Maruki is actually doing the right thing. But we all still feel like this reality's wrong, right?
Hell yeah, it's wrong as hell.
We decide what's right for ourselves. That's what we all agreed on when we went after him in the palace. If changing Doc's heart fixes our reality, then I'm gonna do it. So somebody say something?
Sorry, I was just thinking about how right you are, Ryuichi.
Yeah, for the first time.
So we're going to change our target's heart not to reform society, but to acquire the reality we believe in. That doesn't sound bad at all.
Then it's unanimous.
Well, that means our next step is pretty clear.
Yep, just go beat the shit out of him. Get back in the palace.
Right. Maruki said that he'd be willing to fight if we are too. It's safe to assume he's expecting us to infiltrate his palace.
That reminds me. You know that, reality bending stuff? Why is Doc able to do that anyway?
Because he studies cognitive science.
I've been wondering the same thing. Even if he was the top cognitive science expert, that wouldn't be enough for him to do all of this.
Alright, he's just a genius then, okay? How about that?
If we're going to fight Maruki, we'd better dig up some more intel on him first.
Good day.
Oh wow, Lavenza's calling me.
This is Lavenza speaking.
Okay, Lavenza. Why she always sounds like she's crying?
Huh?
Your will of rebellion has reached new heights. We would like to aid that will, if you find it agreeable.
That'd be helpful.
Wait, how is she even calling you?
And how'd she know how high our wills are? Did she tap your line or something?
Her timing was just too perfect. Maybe she actually did.
I have performed no form of electronic surveillance whatsoever.
Apparently, she can hear you.
Oh wow, okay.
There's something I wish to tell you regarding your current situation. However, I'm reaching the limit of my communication ability with this method. Let us meet in person tomorrow.
Okay. Meet?
Yes. Of course, your friends are also invited. As for the location, let us convene at your school.
You're gonna come to our school?
At Shujin?
Wait, she'll be at the school? Lavenza will?
In that case, I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
She hung up.
Is she really gonna go to our school? Just walk through the front gates like nothing?
I guess so.
I'm not sure what to make of it. But since we've determined our goal and Lavenza's offered to help us, I'd call that progress of some sort.
Yeah.
All we have left is whatever we discuss tomorrow at school, plus whether or not we're going to team up with Akechi.
Yeah, I guess so.
Considering what he told us, really does seem like we share an end goal with Akechi, but
That guy's a psychopath.
Well, I think we ought to team up.
me too. Are you sure?
Dr. Maruki's strong enough to change reality itself. If we're gonna fight him, we're gonna need Akechi's help.
Plus, if he does betray us again, we'll just take him out too.
Yeah, that's right, Haru. You chop him up with your axe.
I guess that settles that.
Let's all meet at Shujin tomorrow. I'll take care of figuring out how to get Yusuke and Futaba in the school.
Alright, we're gonna sneak him in.
I appreciate the effort. Thank you.
All right, let's head home for now.
Oh, so that's a nice jacket he has, Yusuke. Wow. So, do you think Lavenza will make it to the school? I hope she doesn't get lost or anything. Yeah, I don't just think it's a bad idea, her wandering around in that getup. That's true. Hopefully no one gives her a hard time. If someone does, you better come up with a good excuse for her. I'll handle it. What do you even say? Your options are kind of limited as a transfer student. Just say she's your little sister or something. At any rate, I'm certain she would reach out to us if something were to go awry. That's true. We can put our faith in Lavenza. Agreed. Let us know if anything changes. Good night, everyone.
Yeah.
Why would Lady Lavenza want to meet up at the school? It's not like she just wants to check out the place, right? Maybe she does. Lady Lavenza will come by the school. That must mean she's got something important to talk about. Let's hear her out.
Hey,
I can't go outside. Come on, man. Can I train? Alright, I guess not either. Bedtime it is. Hey. Sorry, it's nothing. Does it seem like nothing?
no.
I was just remembering what happened last night. Or that night? Yeah, that night. You remember, right? The night before we went into Mementos to erase it. Before we dealt with Shido.
Hey,
Remember how I said I finally found the place where I belong? Even though I said that, and really believed it, I still fell right into Maruki's hands. I know I've made it obvious how much I want to be a human. More than once I thought it would give me a chance with later on, but what I did was just so lame. I can't believe I was off having a blast while you were busy trying to help us. I understand why though.
wait!
Quit being so nice to me. If you tried using something this big, I'd be more disappointed than anything. Now that I think about it, you've been helping me from the very beginning. Hell, I was locked up in a prison when we first met. I'm nowhere near cool. You're already super cool. Quit buttering me up. You don't have to tell me twice though. I'm going to be super cool from here on out. know what? I'm going to make you promise right now. From here on, I'm going to be more independent. I just kept relying on you for everything because deep down I thought you could figure everything out for me. Well, that's all changing. I'm going to stand proud on my own 4 feet. And I'm going to be the one to protect you. I promise I will. What's going on? I discovered a new... No, my original power. Wow, so there's a 3rd awakening.
Alright.
Morgana's persona Mercurius has transferred into Diego.
Okay.
Alright, time to serve my Mercurius just desserts. Anyone who tries to pull one over on us like that is asking for it. Let's do our best.
Right.
Right, sorry for a little hassle. You and I are gonna be even greater partners now.
Let's turn in for the night.
Well, things are going to get hectic start tomorrow. Let's call it a night. Alright, what's this? Got Miracle Rush. Mean physical damage to all foes with high chance of critical. Sounds pretty damn good. I think I would replace that. A new year is starting. You all look sleepy. What? Did you doze through the new year? Was Sogatsu one of the biggest used to laze around? Good grief. Sogatsu's not supposed to be used to relax, you know? We decorate with Kadomatsu, Kagami Mochi, and Shimenawa in order to welcome the Toshigami deities. It is one of the oldest traditions in Japan. By the way, cherry blossom viewing and even Children's Day are meant to commemorate deities and spirits. Japan's got a lot of gods, so naturally there ended up being a lot of events and rituals to accommodate them all. There's a phrase referring to all the Shinto gods as a collective. Anyone know it offhand?
What is the answer?
Alright, Takamaki, so I'll bet you slept through Sogatsu. Huh? Oh, yeah, I mean...
Hey, wait!
Hey, Leon is always panicking. Be a good guy and help her out.
Seriously?
I'm so unlucky. I didn't even sleep through Sogatsu. Ren, are you awake? Can you give me a hint? It's some phrase about the gods, but it's kind of abstract, right? What's this phrase supposed to illustrate about the gods of Shinto? How numerous they are? Yeah, I think that's right. They use a specific number, right? What's that phrase again? The one about how many gods there are in Shinto? The 10,000 gods? 10,000, I think it's more than that actually. Some phrase about the gods, but it's kind of abstract, right? So how numerous they are? The 8 million gods? Yeah, I think that's it.
That means...
So people call the gods of Shinto the 8 million gods.
This is it.
Correct.
Oh, wow. We call them Yaoyorozu no Kami, or the 8 million gods. Though that number is not meant to be taken literally. Yaoyorozu is essentially shorthand for myriad gods, an uncountable number. In olden days, the Japanese believed that gods built everything. What with all these traditions, you could say these beliefs will still affect our lives today. It's a wonderful thing, really. We really need to cherish our history.
Nice going!
Nice. Lady Anna seems really relieved. You're pretty good at studying. I'm impressed.
You've been awfully busy lately. Don't forget to eat lunch.
Oh, there's Lavenza.
As for myself, be sure to order some jelly-filled bread and...
This goddamn butterfly or fairy.
That's
Lavenza. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's just fluttering down the hall like a graceful... Wait, that's not my point. Let's follow it. Hey,
Should sit down so we don't lose sight of it.
Making fun of me?
I'm going on a trip next week. My mom reserved a hotel. Is this really the right time for that? What are you going to do about your college exams? Huh? Well, nothing really. Oh, what are you saying? You've worked so hard until now. I know I want to have fun, but you can't give up now. What are you talking about? I'm not going to college. When I graduate, I'm going to work at my dad's company. I've been saying that since last year. Well, that's one way to go about it. Oh, new favorite club member. People seem to have calmed down with the thieves. What do you think about them? They're heroes. I see that their actions had a major influence on you, huh? Well, I want to report the news without being influenced by the public. Honestly, I wish I could interview them in person, but that's never gonna happen. Alright, going downstairs, eh?
oh,
Hey, you see that? I went to the first floor.
I hope I can do it.
Alright, I guess that, oh, come on. Hey, where are you going? Let's head to the first floor and shoot that butterfly.
that's not right.
Come on, Senpai, we shouldn't skip. If you keep this up, they'll take you off the starting lineup. Meh, it doesn't really matter to me. Actually, I'd be glad if they did. I prefer to just sit on the bench and cheer everyone else on. It's easy and I can chat with the manager. What? Seriously? What's gone into you? Could you at least come to afternoon practice? Everyone's worried about you. Yeah, but I feel like it. What on earth is it? Where on earth is it trying to go? Come on, we got follow for now.
For real?
The nurse's office? What's going on here? Yes, just like my dream. They even showed up in your dreams? That's strange. Well, never mind that. There's no point in thinking about that right now. Let's get inside the nurse's office quickly. Actually, oh come on. Talk to these people. Everyone's been in high spirits since the turn of the new year. It's weird. Did something happen? I heard everyone's happy that all their wishes came true, so that's probably it, right? But being too happy might not always be a good thing. You have to be motivated to win a match. It sounds like you've been talking to your boyfriend on the soccer team a little too much. Come on, being happy is a good thing. Alright, let's go inside the nurse's office.
Lady Lavenza.
Hello. Thank you for coming.
What's with the formality?
That's odd. I thought humans regularly exchange phrases such as that upon meeting. Perhaps it would have been more appropriate to say, "What's up?"
Oh, wow.
Oh, well, about we get this started?
That's a really big book you got there.
As I told you yesterday, there's something I wish to tell you.
Alright, what's up?
But first, please gather your other friends here.
Here? You want to meet in the nurse's office?
This place is filled with the cognition of bed rest.
Bed rest?
Maintaining my existence in a reality controlled by someone like Maruki is no simple feat.
Wow, maintain your existence. Okay, interesting.
But the exhaustion that it induces is limited by this place's cognition, so I may converse with you all in person here.
I see.
Let us continue this conversation once everyone involved has convened.
Alright, you look a little sleepy.
Until that time, I will provide my eyes a much-needed rest.
So you're going to take a nap?
Wait, rest? Lady Lavenza? I guess we should get everyone in here.
Infiltration success.
Okay.
I'm rather surprised no one took notice of us.
Considering how I don't have an adequate excuse for the school to approve your being here. We're lucky it went as well as it did.
As long as you maintain an air of confidence, you can fool just about anybody into thinking you belong.
Wow, who invited this asshole?
I must say, though, I hadn't expected you to actually reach out to me for something like this.
Well, it's just as we said before. We've accepted your offer to work together.
Otherwise, I was gonna shove an axe up your ass.
Now's not the time to let personal stuff get in the way of our goal. But if you ever betray us again, we'll make sure you regret it.
All right, then. That's no concern of mine, anyway. Remember what I told you all before? We share a mutual interest. Until Maruki is defeated, we have a deal to uphold.
It appears that everyone's arrived.
Yeah.
Does this mean you're ready to begin?
Wakey wakey.
Ain't that our line?
Tell us what you know.
Yes. I wished to speak with you about the circumstances that led this Maruki to alter reality as you know it, as well as the true nature of his power.
You know all of that?
I admit there will be a degree of speculation involved, but only to a small extent. First, I will explain the situation with the current reality. I believe that Maruki has altered the cognition of the masses.
Of the masses, okay.
In other words, it's thought that the alterations he's made are the result of his meddling with mementos.
But is the mementos like destroyed?
He changed mementos? How is that even possible?
Isn't it gone though?
Wait, don't forget about our experience with the Metanav and Maruki's palace. Seems like this kind of thing has a habit of sticking around despite our expectations.
Mementos is the cognition of the masses given form. If that man is truly capable of controlling individuals' cognitions, and that man were also to gain access to mementos, it would be no surprise that he could impact everyone's cognitions and affect reality itself.
Could he really have done all that? I mean, it's assumed that Dr. Maruki has the power to control cognition, right?
Exactly. That man's controlling of cognition. Let's see. Why don't we refer to his power as actualization? Most likely, that actualization is a power unique to a persona.
Oh, so he has a persona then.
In other words, this man named Maruki is...
He's a persona user?
That's impossible. There's no way to have a persona and a palace at the same time.
Oh, yeah. I remember you were kind of mentioning that.
Determining when Maruki first awakened to his power is wholly impossible. However, by the time he crossed your paths, there's no doubt that he was making use of his actualization, although he may have only been doing so subconsciously.
Even if it is just his subconscious, he's using a persona in the real world.
So, his ability to make Yoshizawa-san think she was Kasumi-chan.
It was most likely through the use of actualization.
Still though, even if we assume that Maruki has unique persona abilities, such as the case with him and myself, we still need to determine how he used that power on Mementos as a whole, rather than a single individual.
Right. Even if there were some kind of power that could affect Mementos, it's on a whole other level from what we've seen so far. A single person just shouldn't be capable of all that.
That's true. Changing reality just by thinking about it isn't something humans do. It's something that, like, gods do.
Oh, great. Here we go again. We got killing our god.
And what if he became such a god?
Yep, he became god.
What? The god of control.
Indeed, the being in Mementos that you all defeated was a false deity that the masses deludedly clung to. It is easy to conclude that Maruki simply took over the false god's position when it disappeared.
Took over his position? What do you mean? So you're saying society thinks of Doc as a god now or something?
I guess so, yeah.
No. The Phantom Thieves are the ones who gained the masses' support after defeating this so-called god of control. So it would follow that the masses would turn to the Phantom Thieves next as their savior. In that case, why did they instead turn to Maruki, who did none of the work the Phantom Thieves did?
The masses were invested in the Phantom Thieves, not Maruki.
Wait, you what? What do you mean? We never wished for anything like that. Is that really true?
It's most likely because...
We wish for it.
What?
After we defeated the god of control, we wished for reality to be like Dr. Maruki described it. And it happened?
I don't remember doing any wishing with you guys and Doc. I mean, when would we have even had the chance to?
What about our counseling?
You can't change the past, but you still want to keep your channel and press onward. Is that the gist of it? Oh, this is where he started jotting those notes to see what people wish for. Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, it'd definitely be better if none of this had happened at all, but... Well, no matter what path you might have to take to get there, I hope your track dreams will still do you some good in the end. Thanks.
Looks like you all walked right into the spider's parlor.
Spider's parlor, that's the way to describe it.
There's no way of knowing how many of those situations were intentionally orchestrated by that man. However, the result is still the same. A desire for his actualization was seeded within your hearts. Thus, I have no doubt that it was your own desires that led to their actualization.
So this is all our fault, huh?
We're the ones who told him the cognitive world really exists, too.
Let's put an end to this.
Right, let's fight. If this is our own fault, we've got to be the ones to fix it.
Yes. This realization changes none of what we must do.
Very well. Then allow me to proceed. This world is in a very unstable condition currently, on the day that the God of Control fused mementos with the real world. The merging was undone through your efforts, and the two worlds are now attempting to return to their initial states.
So, what you're saying is this world has reverted to a state where the fusion with mementos hasn't been totally undone.
Yeah, why is it not undone?
That explains why Maruki's palace was visible in Odaiba.
Oh,
Even as we speak, Maruki is still influencing this world in places where its boundaries are blurred. As slow a pace as it may be, he still continues to actualize the world of the masses as a whole. Should this continue, reality shall merge with mementos once more. The two worlds will again become one.
oh damn, we don't want that.
When that happens, anyone trapped within the actualized world can never again awaken to the original one.
Damn.
No.
This issue goes beyond the masses as well. Although you are all Persona users, it would be next to impossible to defy Maruki in a world completely under his control. To be clear, once the two worlds conclude their fusion, there will be no chance of your success in this mission.
Well, you know what Kanye once said, no one man should have all that power.
And I believe this fusion will conclude in 1 month's time.
We only have a month.
If memory serves me correctly, February 3rd was the date Dr. Maruki gave us, right? Could he have possibly chosen the time limit based on when his actualization will be completed?
Yeah, probably. Wouldn't want to wait that long.
It's possible.
If that's the case, we don't got another choice except to steal his treasure by then.
We'll need to secure our route to the treasure by the 2nd so we can send our calling card. Then, on the day of, we're most likely going to have to fight Maruki.
Allow me to produce the calling card.
Yeah. For sure, Yufei.
This is certain to be our final card. I'll pour my heart and soul into its creation.
Okay, damn.
Be that as it may, there are still some unsolved questions.
You mean the Metanath?
Right?
What's the deal with the palace's name? Doesn't seem to affect the app's functions, but
That must also be a product of Maruki's cognition. He most likely learned that you could somehow infiltrate the metaverse. As long as he permits your existence, your method of infiltration will not entirely disappear either. However, in his heart he must have feared you would learn his identity as the palace's ruler.
I mean, I thought he told us. I thought he admitted to us, though.
Perhaps such a feeling took the form of hiding the ruler's name from you.
Oh, probably.
But in that case, why didn't Dr. Maruki just actualize us out of existence entirely?
Maybe he wants to save us.
Maruki told us he wants us to accept his world. It may be hard to believe, but since we mutually benefit from his actualization, maybe he really does want us to submit. Sorry, even if it does fix shit for us, I just can't accept the world getting treated like that. Let's start the infiltration tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah.
And you? Sound good? You're willing to ask me as well?
Oh yeah, obviously.
Duh, dude. The Phantom Thieves don't act unless it's a unanimous vote. Fine then. You know I have no intention of accepting Maruki's world anyway. And that settles that.
Wait, what about Yoshizawa-san?
we may not have summoned her as one of the Phantom Thieves. This definitely involves her as well.
Maybe we should fill her in on our situation once she comes to terms with her own. What she does with that information, though, that's up to her.
Right.
If that concludes matters, I shall continue to watch over you, Trickster.
Okay.
Please show me the path that you choose for humanity.
She's just chilling there.
I just...
Guess we might as well close up for the night.
Alright, it's bedtime.
Hey, once you're done washing that, you can go ahead and call it a welcome.
Yoshizawa?
Have a seat. She's here to see you, right? Now, don't worry about finishing up. I'll take care of it later.
Sorry for coming over so late. And thank you for the coffee. It's delicious. Would you mind if I got something off my chest?
Sure.
Thank you. So, to tell the truth, I saw you all go into the nurse's office today.
I wonder what hairstyle looks better. This one or the ponytail one?
And, I sort of eavesdropped on your conversation.
About Maruki?
You've all found the paths you want to take, and are following them with such confidence, whereas I'm simply... like Dr. Maruki said before, I ran from the truth. I couldn't handle the fact that Kasumi died because of my actions. My memories are still a bit hazy, but even when I remembered that I'm really Sumire, I didn't want to accept it. I was still running from reality, where Kasumi is gone, where I had to live for Kasumi instead of as her.
Do you still want to run?
No. Like I said earlier, I realized something when I saw you all striving to push onward. I can't keep running like this, but now that Kasumi's gone, I have no idea what to do with myself. Senpai, what should I do?
I know your shoes well.
You can be awfully firm sometimes, Senpai, but you're absolutely correct. I must thank you for allowing me to unload all of this onto you. I'm still not completely sure what I should do, but I plan to think more on it. I've got to figure out what to do with my life now.
Let's reform society.
Alright. Tomorrow we're going to the palace. We're going to take back the world. The real world. Rewriting reality. I would never have thought of such a thing as possible. Not only that, but this palace is ruled by a Persona user. How does that make any sense? I know god modding when I see it. At this point, he basically is a god, right? This shit makes Shido look small time. We need to come up with a plan. That's a good point. We should meet up tomorrow. Sounds good. Speaking of which, how should we contact Akechi? I guess we could let him back in the group chat, right? Yep, that'd be quickest. Let's put him in. Alright, I'll take care of it. Thanks. One more have to go, huh? We better come up with a plan. That time's gonna go by fast.
I'll just add this.
Yeah, just gonna save the game, and then we're gonna end it and come back next time.